Hello and welcome to episode 107 of 3paacs and a Clean Sheet, and it will be 107, our last episode of 3paacs and a Clean Sheet. We have taken the decision, not ideally halfway through a season, that things are working out. We're not doing too badly, all considered, but ultimately, things have changed in our lives that make this increasingly impossible to do. As you'll have seen, we've not recorded an episode, the three of us together, for quite some time now, largely due to logistical issues. It was 103, so we've now had three in a row of not all three of us, and it has been getting harder and harder since we started in November 2022. We've saw the start and end of Robert's teaching career. We've all moved home at least once.
Yeah.
Recently, Robert has increasing work commitments, and I have recently also taken on a new job, which is making this increasingly hard to do. And it's not just sitting here for an hour and talking shite, it's deciding what to say, how to say it. Not in Kyle's case, how to say it. He just says whatever he wants. And all the post-production stuff as well, which is just becoming a bit much for us. But some things haven't changed either. Queens are still in League One, as it was when we started. Newcastle still haven't won a trophy, as it was when we started.
When I was born. Sorry.
Thank you. Rangers still haven't won the league.
Fair.
As it was when
They're
we
good, no
started.
argument. Got no argument.
Though, there have been some other football changes. We have followed Scotland at a major international tournament for the first time in our lives. Being the other highlight that Robert won't want is that Rangers are no longer the most successful club in the world, but we'll get onto that later. And there have been several highlights of us along the way, Robert.
Yeah, obviously notable. We started during the World Cup in 2022, as you said. I've got a list of some memorable moments, but we'll come on to them. I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who's listened over the time and has interacted, and also a big thanks to our guests that have came on. Matthew, shout out, obviously coming on quite a lot, helping us out. Also, Pagan and Ash, it's been much appreciated in helping us, and thanks to you, Greg, because you've taken a lot of the workload recently in terms of editing. You took the baton from me at the start, and a lot of your prep and games inspiration. To be fair, the games we all use, you came up with. So yeah, I just want to say thanks for that.
It's well done.
No worries. Thank you to you both for your constant mocking and sources of good content. And of good content, Robert, what was your favourite?
Yeah, we'll get on to you usually start at the beginning, but I'm going to the end of every single episode from about, I don't know, like 20 in. Kyle, Godspeed. That was one of my highlights. Greg mentioned
so much so there's a
firm.
YouTube short of it, sorry.
Yeah, Greg mentioned in Rangers there was an old firm that obviously you wouldn't be able to see that. Me and Kyle were that steaming that we couldn't actually use any of the footage, and we had to record the following night. Our live episode camera issue, we recorded 35 minutes of content that never actually was recorded, so we had to make 3 new games because we'd already given the answers away. Greg's favourite fragrance, Ballon d'Or. We had a football manager special that did well on YouTube. We appeared on a podcast that has on X they've got just shy of 9,000 followers. We appeared on the ABZ podcast in the summer there. I used to enjoy our top of the week and beer of the week that became a bit robotic for a while, but there was some questionable number tops in there and probably some questionable beers as well. And my last one on my list was a throwback to our Christmas special that was streamed live on Twitter at the time in 2022. And all I'm saying is 2 words: it's frankincense Lampard.
Oh no. A couple of highlights of mine. Kyle getting cramp is something that I'll never forget. Absolutely died with laughter at Kyle getting cramp.
It's a dark floor.
Sorry.
Okay. Sorry. The introduction of the 3paacs VAR after me taking a. Can you shut up?
Sorry, somebody's started fighting with me.
Well, that doesn't sound like my problem. The introduction of the 3paacs VAR after me taking a tantrum during one of the games was a welcome addition, and I think the YouTube short that might, or the YouTube video of ours, it was live at the time, that might have the most views, being Scotland Norway when we live streamed that, and just our reactions, Robert. It was just the two of us. Sorry, Kyle.
Well, last
Our
week
reactions when Scotland turned that game round.
I was screaming so loud that the microphone didn't pick up the scream. It was
Yes.
just me going for a good like 5 seconds, and you chuckling away by yourself because it didn't pick up my audio. But yeah, that was a highlight after we both slagged off Kenny McLean before he came off and then scored the
Yep.
winner.
I would also like to put in my 15-game unbeaten streak. That was a big one.
Asterisk, the notes cheating bastard.
Asterisk notes greeting face bastard. That's kind of my highlights. And Crampgate, that was the only two standouts for me. Very self-centered.
Statman Kyle, which lasted 1 week, the first week, and he then gave up for
I
everything.
think it was two.
I did reference it a few episodes ago.
I think it was 2 or
I think
3.
it might even have been last week when it was just me and Kyle. I'm sure I referenced it. But yeah, it's just, aye.
And the summer of Showdown.
Yes, the
Although-
Summer Showdown.
Although I didn't win. That's not the point.
Yeah. Pagan will forever have that crown. 'Cause
Yes, he will, because we're not doing it again. And
Mhm.
yeah, thank you to everyone who appeared on that as well. We should say it is goodbye for now. We are going to stop doing regular weekly uploads after this one. That if that changes, someone will let you know. You know, there will be an announcement at some point, but as far as we are concerned, this is it for now. But before any of that, we have to discuss Rangers failing to win a trophy again, Robert.
I couldn't end it last week, could I? Got
No,
away with it. Nah, to be fair, there's more positives to say than usual. It was a cracking Old Firm. From a neutral point of view, I was saying this at the time, it was a spectacle. A lot of folk I think there's points in when we talk about Old Firms that I talk about every time, but this is going to be the last time you'll hear it. So English fans obviously always comment that it happens too many times. The match itself. What are you pulling your face at that for? They're always folk are always saying that there's too many
there's
Old
no
Firms this season.
wrong.
I'm not saying they're wrong. They're not saying they're right. I'm just making a point of what they're saying. It was a very good match. I thought obviously Rangers went a goal up, and I thought, maybe we're onto something. But even when Celtic did take the lead, the heads didn't go down for a change, which was really good to see. I think, to be honest, me and every other Rangers fan is a bit gutted that we passed up a 3-on-1 opportunity. I think it was just a complete deer in the headlights scenario, and Carter Vickers got away with it. But yeah, ultimately losing on penalties, it's a lottery. There's questions to be asked when you're left back and goalkeeper hitting penalties before your striker. But I'll pass on to you to see what you think so far.
Yeah, I thought so. Mine were the first goal and the third goal. I thought were really sloppy goals for Celtic to concede, and goals I don't see Celtic concede a lot. The third one, especially for me, immediately after you've scored, pretty much. And Danilo's not a big guy, and yet
No.
somehow there's someone, is it Hadji at the back post, who's completely unmarked, and then there's two of them, and the front one does nothing, and the back centre half tries to mark Danilo, who just kind of walks between them.
And it comes from a quick corner, which we've been screaming for every time there's an Old Firm that there's not a sense of urgency. They've persevered with that one, and it's came off good well, and it's what we've been saying for 107 episodes in between those ones. So yeah, I mean, I get where you're coming from.
Same with the second one. That was a quick corner taken well. Diamande just kind of did what he wanted, turned and scored.
The first goal, I think, like, it just looks weird that Bairami falls in and has that much space. The other goal that looked weird to concede was the Taylor one, and I don't think there's anything Rangers could do better. But Celtic have 4 players outside the box, and there's 1 Rangers player. Which obviously that's because Rangers have players in the box, and one of them does get a block on the shot, it just sadly goes in. But it looks weird.
Yeah, ultimately takes a deflection. I think Proper's going to try and clear it, and it just hits off his, well, not clear it, get a touch on it, and it's ended up deflecting and going in.
Yeah.
Sore one, but it's one of those.
Who thought Worcester Butland was a good keeper as well, because he made some big saves.
Butler made some cracking saves. Nicholas Kuhn, once again, was absolutely... If there's one regret I have on this podcast, it's not picking Nicholas Kuhn as my player of the season, because I so nearly did. he seems to run Rangers ragged every time he plays them.
Might
Yeah,
leave in January.
hopefully.
There was, however, also some controversy in extra time, which, apart from that, extra time lacked incident, really, apart from the incident.
I think it was a case of they both went absolutely 100% for 90 minutes, sorry, and then they went to get into it, and it's just like they're taking a step back. They're too scared to make a mistake in that latter stage, and it's tiredness. It will come down to tiredness as well. At that
Rangers
stage.
played Thursday night against Spurs. Celtic played Tuesday night.
Croatia.
Away to Zagreb.
Yes, don't know, can't remember. Remember seeing bits of it, but can't remember any of it that actually happened. Yeah, that being the big points. But I have, because we're recording this on Thursday, the VAR show has been out, and I have listened to Willie Collins say that it was wrong. And I think we all know that. I think everyone knows that it's a penalty.
Well, I said at the time it looked like it was in the box, and the associate, who will be listening to this, I can imagine, said, "Oh, it's not," and I was like, "It is." It looked like it was in.
Anyone who says it's not in the box, please email 3paacs@gmail.com. I will still look at the inbox, and I will send you a pair of my spectacles.
You know, I
It
need
is-
them yourself.
No, I could see it was in the box without my glasses on. It is very clearly in the box. It was really good to hear the VAR audio, because when you hear it, it's really obvious what's happened, and Willie Collin picks it up, which is they're too quick. They look at it and go, yep, outside. And that's it.
I mean,
It's-
I expected him to go at the monitor, so that kind of shocked
He
me.
shouldn't go to the monitor at all. For a
Do you
decision
not?
like that, the protocol, because it's factual,
Right.
it's a foul, which was given, but the error is that it's a factual error, which is that it's inside the box. It should just immediately be given as a penalty with no going to the monitor. But
But
it's a
still,
really,
aye.
really experienced, it's one of the SFA specific VAR employees, Alan Muir, who has an illustrious-ish career, was FIFA listed at some point, and a really experienced AVAR, and they just get it all wrong. The
See it
assist,
out.
the VAR looks at it immediately and goes, "Yeah, that's fine," and then he goes, "I think that's outside. Do you agree?" And the AVAR just goes, "Yes," instead of
yes
let's
man.
just slow this down.
He's being a yes man.
Yeah, let's just slow this down. You know, as Willie Collum also says, most of the Rangers player is outside the box, and that's what the team that's what you evidently get distracted by, rather than where is the actual foul committed, which is the hold on his shirt, which is very, very clearly on the line.
Anything to hand him another trophy. Yeah.
Well, talking of
I
that,
can say what I want now.
Celtic have overtaken Rangers in the trophy total. Ibrox this week has been spent with people with white paint going round removing world's most successful club off literally everything.
You've been like.
I've seen the photos.
His Google search is this Ibrox Stadium, Ibrox Football Arena.
Stadium of Light.
There was another team in Egypt that's more famous, for Christ, successful.
It's very possibly it's underneath Egypt.
Al Ali, something like Al Ali.
Yeah.
They've got as many trophies. I think they've got more league titles.
Was it 124 trophies in total?
I can't
Could be
remember.
very possible. Let's be honest, if it's only 124, Celtic will be there very soon. Definitely the most successful in Europe now.
Farmers League.
How bad is that, Robert?
It's a sore one, right enough. But you knew it was coming.
Because let's be honest, they're going to be 2 in front by the end of the season. In fact, no, they're not.
Nah, one because we'll win the Scottish Cup, so.
I was going to say they're either going to be 1 or 3 in front. If there's a number they're not going to be in front, it's 2. Unless someone else wins the Scottish Cup. And
That'd
Queens
be
are winning the
nice.
Scottish Cup, so it's all right.
Does the Betfred, not Betfred Cup, the Tunnock's Tea Cake Caramel Wafer Mickey Mouse Disney Plus trophy count?
We're not in that either.
No, Celtic B.
Actually, does Rangers winning the Tunnock's Tea Cake trophy back in the day count?
Don't believe so.
Anyway,
It was the Petrofac at that time, I'll have you know. And James Tavernier scored an absolute screamer at Hampden against Cy Ferry's Peter Heath.
dark
Just
days.
watch.
Dark
Just
days.
wanted to, I know, dark days, but I just wanted to say we got one over on Sci-Ferry. The podcast wars never quite got one over on him, but at least we did that day.
Yeah. Ultimately, the other thing, because I've not been on for, I wasn't on last week, and it was the week before we didn't talk about Rangers. A couple of episodes, it was just me and you, Robert. I think it was 104. I said pre-Nice, Philip Clement could be in a lot of trouble. This was after Rangers won Dundee United won. He could be in a lot of trouble. Which of those games do you think are winnable? I remember we had that discussion. We went through them and went tricky, 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 tricky. And he's not lost any of them.
Nobody run DMC. I think I'll say, I don't know.
Thank God we're finishing after this one.
Yeah, I don't know if I can cope. They battered Nice. We should probably also quickly mention Rangers against Tottenham, who were absolutely brilliant.
Before the game, you're taking a draw in that match, and you know what? We should have beat them. We were the better team, and I think they got away with one. Fraser
Before
Forster
the
kept
game,
them in
you'd have
it.
took like a 2-0 loss, surely. Before the game, you'd have been expecting a hiding.
I always believe.
Spurs are shite.
Timo Werner put in possibly one of the worst individual performances of all time.
I enjoyed when the camera is pans to Cyril Dessers coming on, and James Tavernier goes and mutters a swear word.
It should also be known that in the rumours this week, Saint Etienne are allegedly looking to place a bid for Cyril Dessers in the summer. So summer, January. So I look forward to Rangers rejecting the bid for his market value of 20p.
That's all I ever wanted, not Hamza boy,
I'd pay 20p to get rid of him. Yeah, that big man. I hope he doesn't go because he has showed he's going to be a good player. He wasn't as prominent in the Old Firm, but he was dynamite against Tottenham.
Yes. We're done talking about Rangers?
Yes.
Yes. Kyle, in one sentence, how would you describe the Manchester Derby? Because that was the other big game that happened on Sunday.
I don't know, is it one word, mid.
Oh, I thought you were going for mince. That's how I would have described it.
No, bit of both, really.
It was terrible, really.
Wouldn't look at a place in the park for your local under 10s game.
Yeah, except I actually don't think your local under 10s game concedes that stupid a penalty.
True. It was a penalty, he dived.
I have not seen anybody say it wasn't a penalty. Surely there's not people going out saying it wasn't a penalty.
I don't know, I thought probably some Man United fan out there. Hey, Man City fan out there.
It's the most obvious penalty in the world. Yeah, you thought, or I thought for 85 minutes that Man City were somehow leaving with a 1-0 win. After the most accidental goal that Josko Gvardiol could ever have scored.
I didn't see Man City, Man United doing anything other than just kind of meander a bit for 90 minutes.
Yeah. Even the goal is of no quality, the Man City goal. It's just they muck up the corner a bit and then they whack it in the box and Gvardiol all of a sudden goes, oh, this is coming towards my head.
The one player who's actually tried this season says, oh, I scored a goal.
And Onana probably could have done a bit better.
It's not exactly miles at Guardiola, so he's not had a lot of time to react.
Yeah, but Onana literally stands there.
But that's his bread and butter.
True. And then, the man who I can't think of anyone else, so let me know if you can. Can you think of any single football player who's gone from being so good to so terrible in half a season than Kyle Walker?
He's not been good at all this season.
Yeah, but pre the summer, for probably first choice for England in any of the defensive positions. Winning with Man City didn't really look like any of this was coming. And now, I think, Rangers could sign him for 20p. The 20p they get for Cyril Dessers.
I think he's just getting old. He's 34. He's just kind of relying on his pace all his career, and he's losing his pace because he's getting old.
Yeah.
Footballing standpoint, he's only 33, 34. But I think he's just kind of past it. Powers are dwindling.
Yeah. I think so. And it's him giving the ball, like him and Matheus Nunes, who seem to be playing some version of right back.
Yeah. A wing back.
God knows what the hell Man City were playing. But Matheus Nunes, who might have had good games for Man City, but evidently only when I've not been watching.
I thought he played all right for the first bit. He just said, oh, no, I don't want to play well. There you go.
I don't think I've ever seen him stand out in the Man City team, though.
Because he's not a standard player,
But he was for Wolves.
was he?
Yeah.
You need to put a goals correspondent with that one.
Yeah. Put it in the comments. I think he was a standout for Wolves last season.
I think they just signed him because he was a better player and
Last season,
a
whatever,
rival.
his last season at Wolves. But he was like, what the hell is he doing? Like, he evidently just tries to recover from his own mistake and decides, I'm going to shoulder barge him in the penalty box.
Bless his socks, he tried.
And then the second goal is it Walker, yeah, Mateus Nunes again, that the ball goes into the channel for. And to be fair, it's a gorgeous touch and a lovely finish.
It's a lovely goal. You can't be rid of the bishop of that. And
But I'm still very confused about what the defence were doing.
I think Guardiola should have at least done
Gvardiol,
something.
that
And
was
just
the other one. It was Gvardiol and Walker.
Guardiola just kind of stood there and like, oh, it's going through my legs.
Yeah. Does he try? He tries to like back heel it.
From what I watched, it looked like he just didn't do anything. He just star jumps.
However, the point that I really want to make about this game is Man United fans who think you're back, simmer down a bit.
It's a good result though.
I mean, it's a good result, but
You can't see anything.
is beating Man City this season that big an achievement now?
That's for them because Man U have been just as mint. Just not in comparison.
Yeah, but even like in the past few seasons when Man United have been mints, it seems to be one of the games they've turned up for.
Like we said last week, it's either a sudden or Man U sneak it.
Yeah.
And they snuck it.
But yeah, Man United fans, let's not get, you'll go to Ibrox, Rangers will come to Old Trafford, sorry. Rangers will do a number on you.
Let's
And
hope so.
then
I think we could
that's
if
square
we
one.
play like we did against Spurs and there's a result there for the taking.
That's the thing. This Man United side is not turned around yet because, as we said, like you still think you can get a result against them. And as we said, Kyle, for 85 minutes they did the square root of hee-haw.
And to be fair, Rangers are a different animal in Europe on their day, so we'll see.
Exactly. Since the podcast is ending, Kyle, how do you think Man United? Where do you think Man United will finish in the end?
I don't know where they are, but they'll get Conference League, I think. I don't know what that constitutes to, but I think they'll get Conference League.
Well, fifth will be Champions League, so I think Conference League will be 8th next season.
7th or 8th. Somewhere in that ballpark.
I think 6th, 7th, 8th. Yeah.
They're currently 13th.
I think they'll pick up some form because they can do it sometimes.
Sadly, they're not going down anymore.
I know we have. Sorry, I was going to say, but I know we have talked about it, but Man City in 5th is some sight.
It is. And let's be honest, 2 of the top 4 is locked in already. And I'm not sure Arsenal are going to give out the ghost in 3rd. Like, Man City are now just in a top 4 race with others around them.
Spurs
the title
and
is,
such.
The title is gone.
Let's not be silly.
The title has gone.
Let's not tempt fate.
No, the title has gone. It's Chelsea's to lose.
I don't want to hear it.
I hope the Greg curse becomes a thing there, because Kyle wouldn't say it himself.
I said Man City's hopes that the title's gone. I never said Liverpool will win the title. I said Chelsea were just to satisfy Kyle.
The title is gone would indicate that it's already been pretty much won.
No, the title is gone means Man City can't win it.
Covering your tracks now, I think.
The other thing we have not spoken about, it's not in the running order, I don't care, so we're talking about it anyway. 2 managers got sacked at the weekend.
Who cares about them though?
Me, because I said Southampton were shit, and folk go, Russell Martin, he plays nice football. They didn't do too bad against Man City, but an under-10s team could do all right against Man City this season.
What's your obsession with under-10s teams?
Kyle, it's Kyle.
Cheers.
Man, Southampton.
It's the police.
Southampton have been shit since day dot of this season. And a half alright loss, which is still what it was, a loss, one of the few teams this season to lose to Man City, where they played alright football and folks said, they'll be fine, they'll definitely stay up. They have been shit. They always were shit because their squad is full of championship level players. And because they had a manager who did what he did at Swansea, which was try and play that kind of football with a team who absolutely are not suited to it. and does not have a plan B when things go wrong. So Southampton, enjoy the Championship again next year. Wolves will see you there.
They just got to do a swap over.
Yeah, Southampton Wolves will get Russell Martin, because that could be possibly the worst thing to ever happen to Wolves.
But they've got a Premier League quality team, so he can do his wee passing.
I'm still not sure he could.
I think he could. Watch this space.
The other thing is, Wolves have now agreed a deal for Vitor Pereira to become his new boss. I don't know if anyone has seen his CV.
I heard it wasn't very impressive.
Like all Middle East.
I think Kyle has a more impressive CV.
Well, a shop and a factory.
Yes.
Christ. Oh, I'll take a job then.
Like his. Right, I'll read it through from Porto, which is where he roughly started. He'd managed a couple of lower league Portuguese teams before then.
But Marino did that, and he's quite good.
Porto, Al Ahly, Olympiacos, Fenerbahce, 1860 Munich for not even a season, Shanghai SIPG, Fenerbahce, Corinthians, Flamengo, Al Shabab, Wolves.
Somehow.
The most
like to
games
stay around
he's
long.
ever managed for a club in one stint was 118 games for Shanghai SIPG.
It's a competitive league. I guess not then.
I think they were currently sixth in the Brazilian. I think Al Shabab were currently sixth in the Saudi league at the time they appointed him.
It looks like me playing FIFA career mode with be a pro, and it just moves club every season.
Yeah, it's. I really. Wolves, what are you doing? Enjoy the Championship as well. Enjoy Big Sam coming in end of March. It'll be funny. Sadly, we won't be here to laugh about it. Anyway, anyone want to say anything else about Gary O'Neill?
Nah.
But
Just think, if we'd all scrapped VAR this season, Wolves, you wouldn't be where you were, except you will be because you're shit.
Probably top of the league.
No, that was last season. Anyway, we to celebrate our final ever episode, which I kind of forgot about, and I was sounding too positive because I got to laugh at Southampton and Wolves. We have all made a game. Kyle, have you done transfer game and Robert's done category and I've done transfer, is that right?
I have done transfer
Yeah.
game, my bread and butter.
Right. As the champ, Kyle, do you want to sit out first?
I'll host. I'll do my game last.
You host. No, you host first as the champ.
That's shite. Oh, that's fine then. Okay.
you make up your mind.
I'm back.
That's great. That's
I'll quick dive for the rules. 5 clues ranging from year, position, nation, team that left, team that joined. I always get this wrong. And then pretty much guess. You get a point for the corresponding clue. And there's no theme because I couldn't think of a theme, so deal with it. Cool. Let's go. Right. 2014, 18.5 million.
I'm an Arthur.
No. I don't know if I think it's in euros, it's on transfer marked. So
That's fine.
Oh, Johan goodbye.
no. 2014, 18.5 mil for a forward. A forward.
Good question.
Samuel?
Does not.
Surely.
Shane Long.
Does not. 2014, 18.5 mil for a forward from Italy.
Mario Balotelli.
Negative.
Ooh.
Ciro Immobile, whatever his name.
That's 3 points.
Well done.
Thank you.
He left Torino to join Borussia Dortmund.
When he was shit.
I think I actually played with him. Yes, that's 3. I need to take a note of these scores.
I've also got a note of them. You're all good.
That's fine then. Take me down.
Me too, because that's the only 3 points I'm getting. So I've made them clear for the last time.
2024, 51 million.
Who bought people this summer?
That's what I'm literally trying to think.
Is it summer?
Well, you didn't not need to say summer, but you didn't necessarily say summer, no. Kieran Dewsbury Hall.
No.
Oh, I had someone in my head, and you shouting that's put me off, and it wasn't even that. James Madison?
No.
No.
2024, 51 million for a midfielder.
Ward Prowse?
No.
No.
Bloody hope not.
He's on
Well, I
loan
don't
this
know.
season.
I couldn't remember.
He did move, to be fair. On loan, though.
I
Yeah.
didn't realise it was on loan.
Who else but midfielders this summer?
It wasn't Connor Barron.
Nine-tenths of the teams in the world, to be fair.
Ryan Gravenberch?
He was last summer.
I couldn't remember if it was January or not.
No, it was 2023. 51 million, 2024, 51 million, a midfielder from Portugal.
Oh, that's completely through me.
We also.
Mateus Nunes.
No,
He was also last summer.
and
I think.
55 million.
Yeah, I don't know how much people cost.
I'm sad.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, Felix back to wherever he went.
No.
Chelsea.
There's still for 51 million, a midfielder from Portugal. Left Fulham.
Trampolinia.
3paacs
Wouldn't have got that.
to join
Barminian.
Bayern München, yes.
Was that January or was that the summer? Because I keep
Summer.
getting confused by that.
Summer where they were like, teasing him in January, and then he's like, I'm not playing for you ever again.
Oh, that was it.
I think
I mean, they
did
should have
play more.
just sold them and reinvested the money, yeah.
They got more, I think so. Anyway, 2015, my favourite, Alone.
Oh, God.
I love Alone.
You do love a loan.
Emerson Heinemann.
No,
What a guy. That's completely through me. Harry Kane.
no. 2015, Alone for a winger.
Ooh.
Ryan Kent.
No.
Wingers who've been places on loan. Brian Ruiz. Definitely not in 2015.
No. 2015, Alone for a winger from England.
That threw me
Oh,
up my answer.
God.
I wish I'd started preempting an answer before you said the nationality.
English wingers.
Harry Roberts. Is he
No.
English?
No.
Cole of Palmer is way too young, but might have been on loan.
I was a 10-year-old guy. It was,
Ah, fuck it.
2015, Alone for a winger from England, left Swansea.
Nathan Dyer?
Another two.
Oh, that's what I was going to say, but I couldn't remember what his first name was, but I should have just said Dyer.
I've asked for his first name.
Where was he go? Where did he go on loan to?
That's
Nice.
never been a rule.
There's not many Dyers. Leicester to win the league.
Ah,
Oh, fair play, that was a good one.
2019, 9 million.
definitely wrong, Ryan Kent.
He's gone. 2019.
It's only 4-3, come on.
I know, but I just that kind of year, I can never think of. I don't pass up.
2019, 9 million for a midfielder.
I know it's not, but I'm going to say it. Ryan Christie.
No.
Jimmy
No.
Malcolm.
No. 2019, 9 million midfielder from Spain.
9 million.
Shock.
9 million.
9 million.
9 million beans.
That's what it's throwing me.
Rodri.
No.
It definitely wasn't, but I had nothing else. And I
Wait.
like to speed the game up.
I can't think of any Spanish midfielders that isn't one that's completely ludicrous, so just keep going.
It's a 2019, 9 million midfielder from Spain left Chelsea.
Why is my head gone completely blank? The only person I can think of did not play in 2019 and is not Spanish.
Well, he's still got to be right then, is he?
That's a shame. I think you should still say the answer though, just in case.
No, I know it's not Raul Moreira, all right.
2 points.
It's definitely not.
That's what you said.
Well, I said it's definitely not Raul Moreira.
Oh,
Can't remember what country, but man, ma.
it was Spanish, but no.
Yeah, I can't
so,
think of anyone who's ever played for Chelsea is my problem.
So was Moreira your actual answer?
Oriol Romeu is my only other answer, which is also definitely wrong.
Both wrong.
Oh,
No, it's Spanish. Romeo. I didn't take this one.
Yeah, I'm just pretty convinced they... No.
Anyway, for 1 point, 2019, 9 million, midfielder from Spain, left Chelsea to join AS Monaco.
Cesc Fabregas.
1 point.
that's a good one. I should have got that. I forgot he played.
I forgot he left Chelsea again.
I just don't know he left so late.
We need a decent answer here.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot he left Chelsea for money.
I thought I knew he played there, I don't know.
I thought he just pissed off Tacoma off in the sunset.
A bit of money in Monaco. Anyway, last one. A nail-biting finale. 2009, 12 million.
That had loan written all over it.
12 million smackaroonies.
No, I thought I'd give Geese a chance.
2009, 12 million is what you said.
Yes.
Yaya Toure.
No.
Oh, that's... Michael Owen.
He's diff.
No.
How's it there?
2009, 12 million for a midfielder.
Young Thai.
No.
Definitely wrong, Ian. Newcastle in the Championship. What are you doing, Greg?
My brain has gone to mush. I feel like it's too late. Petrov?
2009, 12 million, midfielder from Brazil.
Kaka.
I need this to win it. Hulk.
If he's made Hulk a midfielder, I'll have the biggest tantrum we've had in 100.
What is he, a winger? I can't mind.
Yeah, I'd say he's a winger.
I'd say he's on the midfield, whatever side he plays on.
So I was good. It's about the right time for him to move.
2009, 12 million, a midfielder from Brazil left Shakhtar.
Oh, well, no. I was going to say Willian, but I don't think it is.
It's not Willian.
I can see him in my head.
My head's completely gone. So you're getting another chance because my head's completely gone, but it'll make
That'd be fun because I need to win back.
Yeah. Why is the only person I can think of did not move in 2009? So I'm going to say Bernard.
It's not Bernard.
Mind he moved to Chelsea. Was it Chelsea he moved to?
Everton.
Someone in blue. He's tiny.
Put that pen on my mouth.
2009, 12 million, a midfielder from Brazil left Shakhtar to join Manchester City.
Bernardinho.
No.
That's way too
early.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Shit. I know who it is now. He says it every time, Robert. It's like Premier League. Think of Barclays men. You'll get a point. Think of a guy saying it in a Mancunian accent.
It's not the one I would always say. It's the second one I'd always say.
Yeah, because the first one you'd always say also played for Man City, but it's Stephen Ireland.
And he was just supposed to go in.
My brain's got to mush. I've thrown it away.
Will I see if it is right, or do you want me to?
No, I'm not finished yet. I don't know.
I think you are. Is it Alano, Kyle?
I was actually going to say that and thought, nah, I would think he was a striker.
Alano.
Actually, I'm not going to lie. He actually came into my head before when you said Man City, and I thought, nah, he's not a midfielder. This is where my lack of knowledge in positions ruins it.
So
Oh, well done,
Right.
Greg.
five
Thank
three.
you. Right, Bob.
Not as big a gap as I thought it was going to be right now. I take it I'll go next with my wee.
That was like the
category.
Manchester Derby. Two people who looked like they were going to do hee-haw for the whole game. So hopefully this one's like the old
That's
firm.
a reference to something. Right, I'm doing a category game because I knew these two gentlemen would do transfer games. 3 categories. Challenger, which will be Greg because Gail's won every other time, I think. Now, to be fair, I think you won a category game not long ago. But Greg can still be the challenger. 3 categories. The 3 categories this week for the last time are looking back to when we started World Cup 2022, Euro 2024, or Premier League 2023-24 season.
Oh God, they all sound like things I'll be terrible at. 20 Premier League, please.
Okay. I want you to list players who've scored 16 or more goals. There's 8. Sorry, there's 11 answers. Players who scored 16 or more
16 or
goals.
more specifically.
Yep, that's where I cut it off because the list would have been extreme enough.
Yeah, I'm now debating the answer I was going to go with as a safety. Erling Haaland.
Correct. 27 was number 1.
What gimp? No. Mo Salah.
Correct. 18.
Cole Palmer.
Yep, 22. He was second on the list.
I mean, no doing that, please. Who else had a good season? Saka.
Yep, he was at the bottom of the list. 16. Obviously. No.
Yeah, Heung-min Son.
Yep, he had 17.
Aye, very good. No, it's not him.
Oh, that's a good shout.
What tell me?
Quiet when the opposition is thinking, thank you. Or I'll take a point off you.
I was in the league last season.
Clock is ticking. You will have to rush you.
Can't be wrong anyway.
Tick tock.
Julian Alvarez.
That's from January.
Yep. Obviously,
Can I give you my 2 that I think I wrote down?
Yeah.
Dominic Solanke.
19.
Alex Isak.
21.
There
There is 4 answers left. Foden with 19, Watkins with 19, Bowen with 16, and boom, 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 Mateta's in the room. Jean-Philippe Mateta had 16.
Yeah, so the answer when you first said that, when you said people had scored X amount of goals in the Premier League, I thought the first thing that came into my head was Nicholas Jackson scored more than you think, Greg, and then he said 16, and I thought he didn't score that many.
Well, I thought 16 might make it
14,
more
I think.
challenging. I don't have the rest of the answers up on me, to be honest. Right, 1-0, Greg. Kyle, you've got World Cup 2022 or Euro 2024.
I'll ball it, Kyle, it's fine.
Euros, please.
Okay. There's 16 answers. Players who scored 2 or more goals in the Euro 2024, the finals.
Cody Gakpo.
Yes, Cody Gakpo got 3.
Jude Bellingham.
Yep, Jude Bellingham with 2.
Yeah. Surely Harold Kane.
Harry Kane got 3.
Lamine Yamal?
Nah. 1. I think. It will be 1.
Definitely 1. You won, Kyle. You don't need another one.
I know you didn't. Do you want to try? There's
I had a few up my sleeve. There was that Georgian fella, I can't pronounce his name, McAldy or something.
Mikitadze?
Mikitadze, yeah, he got 3.
He had Fulkrug, he got 2.
Yeah.
Yep.
Musiala got a few.
3.
Wirtz, did he not get a few?
Yep, 2.
I was trying to think who scored all the goals in the Spain team, and I defaulted to Yamal.
Nico Williams.
Nico Williams, you got 2.
That would be that.
Cole Palmer got 2, didn't he? Well, he's got the one in the final.
Just the 1. I can run through the rest quickly unless you got more.
Yeah.
Olmo, Schranz, if I pronounce it, Embolo, Marin, Havertz, Fabian Ruiz, and is it Demiral? Do you know the one that plays for Turkey?
Demiral, yeah.
2 in the same game.
What should we say? What a horrendously bad Euros it was, by the way.
thought we were going to
Apart
slag
from
my game off
Scotland.
there. I thought you could take that
No,
back.
apart from Scotland being there, like so much of the football was so dire.
Well, World Cup 2022, it's still in the theme of scoring goals, but I want
Oh,
teams
no.
that scored 6 or more goals. There's 10 answers at the World Cup in 2022, where we first started this podcast.
Right. Surely not. Surely I can't muck this up by saying France.
France was top with 16.
Just goes in normal time or just added time as well?
Just goals. I took it off the website.
Right. Argentina.
Yep, 15. They were second.
The Netherlands.
10.
Brazil.
8.
England.
13.
And
There's 5 answers left.
so that's gotta be wrong. Croatia.
8.
That was my next one. So I might need a minute. Portugal.
12.
Germany.
6.
How many was
There's
it?
two answers left.
How many goals did they have to score?
6.
It was 6 or more goals. Cool. So that's like a goal a game if you got to the quarterfinals. But we might have said all the quarterfinalists.
I might do as a quarterfinalist.
Right, Japan.
Negative.
Spain.
That was
Correct.
50-50.
And the final answer was Morocco.
Ah,
I thought they won on penalties all the time, so it wasn't.
yeah.
So
Well
what's
done, Kyle. I told you I bought it. So,
reigning champ forever?
you've got to win at this transfer game, mate.
I thought I finished.
No, says me.
Oh,
the
yeah,
last game, the transfer game. As Kyle played it, there is a connection here, though. 2 points if you get the connection. You get 1 guess at the connection. Each.
Go on then.
First one, 2010, 6.6 million pounds. They're all in pounds.
Okay. Scott Sinclair.
No,
Stephen Ireland.
no. 2010, 6.6 million for a defender.
Jordan Alba.
Negative.
Grant Hanley.
Negative. 2010, 6.6 million for a defender from Uruguay.
Sebastian Coates.
No.
Don't think I know any defenders from Uruguay, to be honest.
You big bampo.
Off the top of my head. Nah, pass. I don't. Might as well
No.
keep on.
2010, 6.6 million defender from Uruguay left Villarreal.
Buzz. Diego Godin.
Diego Godin, 2 points.
I knew him. I forgot about him.
I did think, Robert, like name any defender from Uruguay and you probably got this.
That was the issue. I couldn't think of one.
Yeah. Yes, Diego Godin moved from Villarreal to Atletico Madrid. Anyone want to go to the connection straight off the bat?
Oh, I'll just give away my 2 points now.
No. 2013, 12 million.
I have a funny one I can guess, but I don't want to lose my chance, so I'm not going to say it.
2013, 12 million.
Bernard.
No. Maybe he played for everyone.
I hear what you said.
Just trying to think of classic answers we went for in the day. Craig Bellamy.
Nope. 2013, 12 million for an attacker.
Aye. Sturridge.
4 points for Daniel Sturridge. Moved from Chelsea to Liverpool.
Good answer, Kyle.
Well done, Kyle. Any guess at the correction? I'll take that as a no. Next one, 2022, 6 million.
2022.
Anyone, really?
Yep. Probably not you.
Well, I don't know that to me. That sort of thing's illegal. Nah, I don't know. Dykes.
Not Lyndon Dykes. If
Che
only he
Adams.
was worth £6
I'll
million.
go-
Pounds.
I'll go
Nor
with
Che
that.
Adams. 2022, 6 million for midfielder.
Rakitic.
No.
Ruben Loftus-Cheek.
No. 2022, 6 million from midfielder from Nigeria.
Joe Aribo?
Joe Aribo, 3 points, 6-3.
Can I have a guess?
You can have a guess.
Is it scored in a Europa League final?
It is scored in a Europa League final, 8-3. For reference, Diego Godin in 2020 for Inter Milan against Sevilla, and Daniel Sturridge in 2016 for Liverpool against Sevilla. 2022 for Joe Aribo, Rangers against who, Robert?
Eintracht Frankfurt, I'm not ashamed of it.
Who won that game?
I know about it. You're not getting the bite. The amount of times you've referenced it and you're acting as if it's the first time.
2002, 7 million.
Lucio.
Nope.
I don't know if he won the Euros back then.
Shinzuke Nakamura.
No.
No.
2002, 7 million for an attacker.
Henrik Larsson.
Nope. TikTok.
Torres?
TikTok. Nope. 2002,
Todd
7
Campbell.
million.
You said TikTok, sorry. I was always
2002, 7 million for an attacker from Uruguay.
Orland.
Forlan, 3
says.
points, 11-3. Scored in the 2010, the first Europa League final for Atletico Madrid against Fulham. 11-3. Can still be done. No, it can't, because I think there's 2 left, but one of them's my tie break. 2019, 22.5 million.
Odson Edward.
Nope.
Adamo Lookman.
Oh, he's
Adamo
scored
Lookman is
differently.
5 points. 5 points for Adamo Lookman makes it 16-3.
And just note I forgot about the Europa League team when I said Edward. I was just thinking ones that I've said in the past.
That's, I mean, I
Good-
take it was the
good
theme
guess.
that got you that, Carol.
I thought recency bias as well, because it's a fairly recent
Yeah.
transfer.
Yes, left Everton to join RB Leipzig. Obviously scored a hat-trick in last year's Europa League final. Do you want to do the tiebreak anyway? Yes, you do. Because it's one of your favourites, Kyle. 2014 loan deal.
Yes.
16 could be one of the highest individual scores we've ever had on the transfer game.
To be fair, that team just gave him free reign, but I'm just not clued up enough.
2014.
2014 for loan.
Falcao.
Nope. Robert.
No.
Nah.
I
2014
can't think.
loan for an attacker.
Falcao.
Still no. 2014 loan deal attacker. from
I'm
the net.
finished.
Well, you're taking too long.
I was gonna say something stupid like Effie Ambrose. Sorry.
2014 loan deal attacker from the Netherlands.
Oh, fuck. Klaas-Jan Huntelaar.
It's not Clash in Hitler.
I can't remember who scored in the Europa League finals. No, I was going to say Dirk Kuyt, but no.
No.
But even still, they wouldn't be able to be in London 2014.
2014 loan deal attacker from the Netherlands left. Borussia Mönchengladbach.
That was really helpful. No, it's Bastos.
Nope.
It's not. That's an absolute ready.
Nah.
Nope. 2014 loan deal attacker from the Netherlands left. Borussia Mönchengladbach to join Newcastle United. Yes, I've stumped Kyle. He's getting no points
Is this supposed to be? I've not been a guess yet.
yet.
Let's just slow your roll. Did he actually
Well,
play for
Robert.
Newcastle?
He made 12 appearances and scored a grand total of no
Oh,
goals.
I get the wrong yen. It was CM De Jong.
Nope, it was Luke de Jong.
Fuck off.
Luke de Jong, who scored 2 goals in 2020 for Sevilla against Inter Milan. Because, of course, if they scored in the Europa League final, it usually has something to do with Sevilla.
I thought CM joined
sure.
first.
CM
Oh,
might
I
have
mean-
joined on a free the summer before.
that makes sense.
Luke de Jong joined in January on a loan, made 12 appearances, and did a grand total of nothing.
It was looking what did they send Seam for whatever reason.
They paid $6 million and signed a 6-year deal for Seam.
Seems to be a good then.
Yeah, his statistics for Newcastle aren't much better. In the league, 22 appearances over 3 seasons, 1 goal.
Cool.
Well, some
Anyway.
things never change. I'm still shite at the transfer game. any
I think-
game in general, to be honest.
To be fair, I think that the connection really did help Kyle there. 16-3. Kyle is the forever champion now.
Now then forever.
Robert,
I'll give you that, but
finish that sentence off.
Shame about the showdown, but
Just made the final.
yeah, I didn't say that. At least I got
So,
a wee bite. I'll take that. That's
the
my
thing we
parting
usually do
gift.
after our games is the
Go
FPL
Sif.
update.
I cheated in that.
Our FPL is still going. Sorry, what?
No, just continue.
No.
No, that's fine.
It's the last episode. How did you cheat, Kyle? Have a wee revelation.
I think it was the. First of all, apologies to Matthew because I cheated him out quite badly. I think it was in one of the categories. It was top 4 teams in the leagues. I have my phone sitting there with other leagues. I was just kind of scrolling through them.
I can't believe you gave that away after last time. You're actually corrupt now.
Yeah, I know.
That's it.
Kyle is no longer the forever champ. Kyle officially now has an asterisk next to every win he's
No,
ever
that was only-
had.
I could not
Go on,
lose.
say it
that-
again, Greg.
I could not lose that one.
Asterisk the notes, cheating bastards.
I will.
You will have to have an asterisk against every single win now, Kyle, because while we investigate allegations into further cheating, because if you've admitted to one, there's probably other counts. You know,
If
like
he's
Man
stripped
City,
of all-
there's going to
if he's-
be 117 counts.
If he
I
stripped
will-
all his titles, I'm going to be finishing second instead of third. So what result?
No,
I will-
no, joint first. Joint first.
That was the only time
Okay,
I've
I'll
ever
take
done it. The only time.
that. Aye, right.
Yes, the only time you say.
No, I'd admit it. I'm just that fucking
I bet
brainy.
you he googled Seam de Jong, seen he joined in 2014 and thought, that's
No.
that's the one.
I'll show you my search history, but I'll get told off for it. So
Right. On that note,
I've seen the bookmarks. I've seen the bookmarks. They were just as bad.
what you can talk about is the FPL update.
I might actually, because I think I was doing quite well.
Yeah, I think I'm now doing the worst of any of us.
Well, I'll get accused of cheating anyway, so that's
Get 3 points
Yeah.
for it.
just bear with me. So we'll just run for bombs top as always. Bottom is Ali. Well done. Number 12, my good friend Suad. I still can't pronounce his last name. 11th, Robert. Mr. Consistent taking up his usual home in 11th.
Good to be back. The fans are now no longer expecting European football.
Next door to him is Greg, sitting 10th.
Hello.
9th
That's
is,
shocking.
shocking.
9th is frequent guest Ash. And 9th, I don't know if I said that. 8th is Andrew Malaby in 8th. 7th is yours truly. Number 6 is Lethal Bithell. That's Rick, to those that don't know. Big Rick.
I don't.
Number 5 is Fallujah Johnson, my burner account.
I mean, it is called John Wick LFC. I could believe that would be yours, Kyle.
Never seen John Wick.
Yeah, but you do like LFC.
Could be Leeds. Could be Jake. Oh,
If
name
you're
drop.
saying someone who supports Leeds says LFC and not LUFC,
We are at characters.
no, they didn't. There's names longer than that on here.
Number 4, Kieran Thompson. Boo. Number 3, Matthew. Somehow. Number 2 is Jacob Besant.
My burner account.
Number 1, and it's not Greg's burner account before he says anything.
It
It's
definitely is.
Greg.
And you knew fine well I was going to say it as well.
Is that you who's been commenting on YouTube videos back in the day? I knew it was you.
And singing in the street.
Every
singing in
week
the
I'm going to be singing against Sunnar this weekend. Kyle, who now only has an 11-point gap after it being like 80 at one point.
Not in the hundreds.
The league will still be done at the end of the season. At the end of the season, we might use the old 3paacs Twitter again to go on and tweet the wee results if Robert can remember the password for it.
If one of us in top three, then don't count your chickens.
Yeah, if like we're all doing shit, then we're probably not going to tell you, and you probably have to look it up yourself.
Well, they'll find out answer it themselves then.
Sure.
Yeah. Thank you all again for listening. This has been 107 lovely episodes, apart from the couple that I wasn't in because I was on holiday. They weren't so good.
So that'll be 50 of them. Sorry.
We really appreciate your support.
Yes.
We're kind of sorry it had to end so soon. Sometimes life just gets in the way of things. So this is certainly goodbye for now. As we say from the end of this one, there'll be no weekly episodes anymore. If anything changes, if anything, we do decide to do anything, you guys will be the first to know after we've decided, obviously. But for now, it is thank you all again for listening, and a very goodbye. Robert?
Yeah, same as Greg said, thanks very much for all your support, even just interacting. We've appreciated it and we've really enjoyed doing it. So thank you.
Yes, and Kyle, you usually have the perfect 2 words to sum up any situation.
Godspeed forever.
That was 3 words, you dick.